What up, everybody? In this episode, Erwin and I talking about the Olympics, how there's a lot of references to nerdism and anime culture in the Olympics. And if you really, really dig deep, it's one of those if you know kind of scenario. And this kind of happened all over the Olympics. Next, we talk about Microsoft moving things to the cloud and the potential for the multiverse and its building blocks and foundations finally starting to take shape. Finally, we move on to the creative economy. We talk about different revenue ways such as Patreon, Coffee, Twitter super follow, YouTube members, super chat, and super thank you. And we finished the podcast with things we're hyped about. All right, take it easy, stay safe, and please get vaccinated. Peace.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of the Difficult to Please podcast. This is Erwin.
Hey, and this is JV.
Hey.
Wearing a mask.
So long, mask-free summer.
Fuck that shit.
It was
What's good,
like
everybody?
one month of mask-free summer.
Yeah, 1 month. That's it. Like, I went outside for a month and I was like, this shit's cool again. This shit's super cool. Went to the rock climbing gym and all that. And all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I'm kind of scared of this shit now.
Yeah, Delta variant fucked everything up. I started going back to the gym too when it all opened up, and then I was going maskless, and then I was like, fuck this, I gotta wear a mask. I just feel awkward as shit.
Well, we were like climbing with the mask for a while, and then when people were like, "Oh, you're vaccinated. We don't have to mask anymore." Sick. People started taking them off.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I still went in like it's now saying like, "Oh, mask, like encouraged now." That's what they say. Even if you're vaccinated, mask encouraged, which I think is an interesting approach.
Well, yeah. Well, I still go to LA Fitness out here.
LA Fitness.
And they're not enforcing masks and shit. I just feel awkward as shit. And there's like 1 out of every 10 people, and I'm like one person.
You're like, oh,
I'm that one person.
I'm not one. Okay.
And I don't do cardio at the gym, man. I don't know how you climb in masks, because
it's hard.
It's hard as shit, dude. That's I only do like weight training or anything else like
Super Saiyan training. Rock Lee training with the
with the weights.
The weights.
Fucking Goku. I'm like in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber.
Is that what he does? He just shadow boxes.
Shadow boxing. Pissing off Vegeta.
It's like I'm trying to study. It's like,
oh,
why is my hard work never paying off? You fuck. Just kidding.
This is we're recording on Monday, August 9th. We I forget when we last published. It was like
last month.
Did we only do one episode last month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
we've been doing the 1 month, I think, but
we're trying to do that 2 month. I mean, 2 per month.
Yeah.
So subscribe to our Patreon. Just kidding. We don't have Patreon.
I was about to say we have a Patreon. I wasn't told this.
No.
That'd be sick if we can get an episode out on the 23rd. That'd be dope too. Or at least recorded on the 23rd. That'd be pretty cool. That's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, we get it. Mm-hmm. We just gotta publish this. Anyways, it's fucking BTS. On the real shit.
BTS.
The behind the scenes.
Oh. I'm thinking of the butter. K-pop group.
Smooth like butter. No.
I was like, we still talking about BTS?
We get the haters. That was like our most listened to episode.
Was it?
It's pretty popular. I think because we said BTS, not K-pop. And then it's like one of the most popular episodes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh, did not know that. I need more access to these statistics. Tell you, man, Spotify's not telling me everything. Well. So what are you drinking tonight, Erwin?
Again, going non-alcoholic. I'm doing just a Coke and a squeeze of lime. Non-alcoholic Monday through Friday.
Oh.
Which was hard the other weekend. My sister came in town, and we obviously they came in, enjoyed the breweries, and kicked it with us. I mean, we went out too, so it's like Yeah, it was hard.
Okay.
It's like it's
But
hard to come.
that's an occasion though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I'm just saying. It's like it's easy. It gets harder when, like, for me and right now, it's like to I don't want to say not be sober and be a fucking sound like an alcoholic and shit, but it's just that brain fog, man. That brain fog come Monday. I'm like, oh, I get tired and shit. I had to take care of a kid. It's all good though.
Hmm. I guess the only brain fog I get is I don't want to get up, but then I'm going to be like Marcus Aurelius and be like, do it because you have a purpose. I've been reading the Socratic Express of like anyone wants to know why I mentioned Marcus Aurelius. Anyways, yeah, I'm drinking the
What you got?
Belgian Beaver hard
Seltzer. Hard
That's my
seltzer
shit.
summers, man.
That's my shit. And then I finally stopped drinking shitty whiskey. I got back to my my usual shit. My
Is that
$50 bottle.
Scotch?
This Scotch. It's not gonna zoom in because my camera is not that dope. It's a Ardbeg. Back on the Scottish.
V nice.
Scotch. Very nice. Yeah. So went back to that. Smoky as shit. Tastes like I'm eating tobacco.
The peat. I miss. I don't.
I love the peat.
I don't drink as much Scotch. I only have one bottle of Scotch. It's a Balmore 15-year, and it's a really good peat. Goes down super smooth. Or like one of the like, I forget if it was like $60 or $80, but I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, goodbye, like
Yeah.
like good purchase rather.
Oh yeah. Goodbye. Got it. Stupid. We bestie. This definitely gets Jerry curls on your chest.
Man, can we get a alcohol sponsorship too? Like a coffee, alcohol. We need fucking.
We need some blue bottle sponsorship.
Shit.
House of Black.
You just went out of
Dark
focus. Like you got
Horse.
fucked up. Man.
Oh shit. I went out of focus.
Like you already drinking.
I know. It's like, oh. I
I
gotta fuck with this lens a little bit.
It's all good. It is the Monday after the Olympics just wrapped up in Tokyo. The 2020 version set in 2021. Tokyo.
Keep talking.
Olympics.
I'm gonna fix this.
No, it's all good. So we were talking. Me and JV were like, I remember when this 2016 Olympics was like going off. Oh shit, it's gonna be in Japan. Let's go. And obviously the pandemic didn't like fucked up everybody's plans, and I had a kid and shit. So let's talk about how the Olympics was going to be some kind of like Japanese inspired, especially I think remember in the 2016 Olympics there was like was it Shino Abe that came out of like a Mario pipe and shit?
Something like that. Yeah. 2016. That was a Rio.
Yeah, the Rio Olympics.
Okay. Yeah. And
what, fool?
am I? Okay, so he comes out the Mario thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that?
No, what I'm saying is like,
Oh, was that the Passover kind of thing?
yeah, that was like kind of the Passover and saying like, this is
Yeah,
what you're gonna get hype about, and then like, so I don't know how many people watched the opening ceremonies. I didn't really. It's that shit.
Well,
is
how
just
can
so,
you?
bro? It's just so long. Like,
But no, even then, how could you have watched it?
wasn't it like
subscribe to Peacock? And
no?
ain't nobody
wasn't
subscribed
on
to
TV,
Peacock.
regular TV though? No.
Yeah, so you either had to have
like the major shit was on regular TV.
Yeah, you must have had MSNBC on cable, but if you have cut the cord, you had to watch it on Peacock.
Yeah,
Of
but
course.
Peacock's whack.
Yeah, exactly. So that's so I want to get into this too, but like, well, let's put a pin on that for a minute. Why Peacock's whack? But yeah, so what made this Olympics so cool is that oddly enough, none of the Mario soundtrack was played in any of like the opening ceremonies. Yeah, the ceremonies
Maybe
are
because it's too
long,
iconic. That's like too mainstream. They're like, oh my god.
but why not? You know, like I mean, if you're gonna throw so many obscure game and anime soundtracks into your opening ceremony, why not you just throw something iconic like Mario? But it's like I
Because it
felt like,
doesn't sound as like classy as like a deep cut from like Final Fantasy or
dude, yeah,
like
no.
Breath of the Fire. I mean, like yeah, Zelda. They played Zelda.
They played Zelda, they played Dragon Quest, they played Nier, they played Final Fantasy. Like
Oh, they
fucking
played Nier.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. Freaking Ireland came out to the Final Fantasy Victory fanfare, so that was pretty hype for
Because it
me.
sounds mad classy, but then it's like do 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 do. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't sound
it
as
doesn't get you hyped, right?
it doesn't get you
Like
smooth.
it's like welcome Russia.
No, Russia would have been the fucking
Yeah,
Tetris
it's
song.
ROC. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, but you also got to remember they weren't
Yeah,
representing Russia.
ROC.
Yeah, ROC, ROC.
No, but yeah, I mean,
I
there
guess that's
would have been more like iconic games that are like
no,
video
no.
game things, but I get it.
Yeah, other than Zelda, there wasn't that many Nintendo. I mean, I think that just proves that Square Enix just does better game music. You know what I'm saying?
Because wait, did they?
Sorry, I couldn't find it in time.
Jesus, so
It was ignorant as fuck.
my fucking levels are so fucked up.
Oh shit.
That was like some DJ shit. Like I'm standing next to the speaker at a club. I was like, oh shit,
Like, oh,
fuck.
I'm too close. Too close.
No, but okay, like, I already forgot what I was gonna talk about. The
Epic music.
No,
Yeah.
I know about the music and Square Enix. Yeah, man. Is
It's too long? It's too long for you.
I couldn't. I just didn't watch it. Like maybe because maybe I was part of the big ass demographic who just did not tune into the Olympics.
But why? So I'm curious why.
I don't know. Like I don't know if it was because of like there's nobody in the stadium for the opening ceremony. Like it's long. Just didn't really care for the fanfare of it. And like it just felt weird. I think it feels weird to have that kind of like the opening ceremony without everybody, like spectators.
Mm-hmm.
That's like watching a concert in a stadium when there's nobody there. Like I'll fucking like I'm curious to watch the Ariana Grande replay on the Fortnite
Okay.
stream.
Mhm. It's on. It's open.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
I gotta
Right.
check that shit out. I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. This is crazier than the Travis Scott one. But yeah, I understand they threw a hella more sports in this Olympics, but I stick to like just the like I didn't watch any basketball. I didn't give a fuck about basketball this time around. It was like gymnastics and skateboarding and some track.
Mhm.
I only, like that was it. I don't know. I just I wasn't drawn to any other events.
So is it that, or was it just so hard for you to turn into the Olympics, or is it because like everyone has more shit on their mind that like Olympics is like it's you know what I mean it's part of the back burner kind of thing.
For me it was the back burner. Like
Mhm.
I didn't care for like I just didn't care about for hoops. I didn't care about like sailing. I don't care about like swimming too much or whatnot. It was like okay, I watched some track. That was like my lower tier, but like skateboarding, I was like really interested in because that was new and just like
You didn't see Usain Bolt's like fantastic finish.
nah. Did he run this year? I didn't fucking
Yeah,
know.
it was his last. It's his last
See,
year.
I didn't know. I didn't fucking know.
You want to know? You want to know how it ended for Jamaica or for Usain Bolt?
He like fell or something?
Yeah, he cramped right when he got the baton. He cramped, and freaking like Great Britain or I'm not even gonna say Great Britain, Britain and the U.S. took it. I mean, Britain took first place. They won an upset, but yeah, it was a pretty interesting scene. Usain Bolt like cramp up right when he got the baton. It was insane. It was like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then it kind of like yeah, the U.S. was supposed to win, and then like Britain came back last minute. Why am I saying last minute? Last minute Anyways, yeah, it was a very interesting Olympics, but I also feel like I didn't watch it because um I kind of don't care as much. I only care about certain sports.
It's
But
all
no,
the
like
facts. It's facts.
here's the thing. Like I only like fencing. I was really excited for men's double badminton, and
Mm-hmm.
the number one world pair got eliminated quarterfinals by the rivals Malaysia. So Indonesia got knocked out by Malaysia, which is really interesting.
Yo, so the Southeast Asians fucking running badminton? What?
It's them plus I think Denmark.
Damn.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Yeah, it's funny seeing like the rivalries between like the Asians. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's like the Malaysians, the Chinese, and the Denmarkians,
The Danish.
the Danish, Denmarkians. Anyways, yeah. So other than that, we saw skateboarding this year. Freaking the U.S. got their asses slapped in skateboarding.
Yep.
That was oh man, I was like
Those are
applauding.
like top tier skaters too, like American skaters. But like,
Yeah, and fucking this 13-year-old Japanese girl just fucking wrecked house.
yo,
That was dope. Was dope.
that's the thing I was hyped about the women's skate was like everyone, well, maybe with the exception of one person, was like
USA.
participants were under the age of like 18. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like the gold winner, the Japanese girl, like she, like how was she, like 13 or 15 or some shit like that?
Something like that. It was
I
tight.
think the Brazilian girl was like same thing, like 13. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it
were
kind of just
skating
proves
since
like, hey,
you were like 5 then.
yeah. So it kind of makes me think like, oh shit, like the US can never like rest on its laurels kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we invented the
Yep.
sport. It's kind of like when the US basketball team lost and like they just came back with a vengeance. Like ever since, they just never lost ever since. You remember that?
I do remember that when
Yeah.
that was like 2008, no 2004.
Right.
Fucking
Like,
lost, got
Mhm.
third.
yeah, and it's
Everyone
like
got
the fuck.
pissed
I know
because
they're
I
like,
thought the USA basketball was not gonna medal this year because they fucking lost like twice.
no, but they've won gold ever since.
Yeah, ever since this time, I was like, dude, they're not doing too hot, but they finished strong, which to me I was surprised that they, it was close.
Yo,
But
Kevin
they
Durant
finished strong.
represent.
KD,
Yeah, I think he was the only big namer on the US team.
there were some like really big names, but there was no LeBron, no like.
Any reason why? Like, I haven't like been keeping up with sports news so much. So, is there a reason why like top tier players haven't been going to the Olympics, or just
Well,
no
I
money?
think
or-
specifically for this year, the season was just in in a bind where the finals and the playoffs were like coinciding, and the amount of rest the players were getting.
Mhm.
So there wasn't a true off season for some of those players. So
Got it. Mm.
so for like older dudes like LeBron, it was
mean,
like
Proved it.
I'm gonna
He's
step
already
out,
proven himself.
yeah, and just like heal up and get ready for the 2021 season. So
Mhm.
I see that, I get it. Um,
What about the freak Greek? The freak Greek?
Greek freak,
Freak
Giannis.
freak? Yeah, Giannis. I don't know.
I didn't
I just
watch
found
the
out about him
Olympics.
recently, so I don't know. I just found out about Giannis recently, so I'm very intrigued because this guy's like, is he going to be the face of the NBA? I'm like, oh shit, it's not LeBron anymore. Sick. I gotta look at this guy.
I mean, just because Giannis won a championship,
Yeah, exactly.
his
Who
first
knows?
one, yeah.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Who
It's a
knows?
long time.
I don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
but there are the next generation of NBA superstars are,
yeah,
I think,
they're
in
really
good
coming.
hands.
Yeah, they're in good hands, man. That's what's so dumb about like U.S. basketball is that everyone's always fucking. There's always like a set of like fucking good people. Like it's insane how good like the new generation of basketball
Because they
players
care
are.
about basketball.
Yeah, they care.
because
They care.
because that's where the money is versus track.
Sure.
There's like not too much money. Like when you look at the comparison of like the medal winners of U.S.
Sports.
U.S. Yeah, you and specifically Olympics. compared to other countries, we only pay like the gold medal winners only get like $35,000, as compared to other places get like um six figures.
It's commercial capitalism wins, baby.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
fucking capital. This is globalization and capitalism at its worst. Like,
Oh, I
fuck.
know. It's like
Like we don't
we
give a
want
fuck about your 100-meter dash.
yeah, we don't care about your first in women's fencing, which fencing's like one of my shit too. I love watching fencing. So yeah, U.S. took the gold in women's fencing, I think too.
Or like how in South Korea, if you win a gold medal, like you get opted out of a military the mandatory military service.
Like for free? Like that's it? Like
Yeah, you know how like all the Korean dudes have to serve. You don't
uh-huh.
have to serve if you get a gold medal.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. They better have like dance competitions in the next.
Well, that's why breaking is in, right? So if the next one 2024 in Paris, you get Korean b-boys from like I don't know,
Yeah,
the
they're
next
gonna win.
generation of K-pop. Why fucking forego their military service is get a gold.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah,
Is breaking gonna be a part of it sometime?
yeah, that's the official. That's the one that they decided to bring on, breaking in the 2024 Paris Olympics. So that's gonna
Perfect in Paris. Holy shit! It could have been in
that's
Tokyo,
gonna be
Korea,
tight.
Paris.
I mean I would have loved to see in Tokyo just because of
Hey, we got skating, man. Skating's pretty dope already.
it's gonna well that's yeah those are pretty cool. You're right.
You know what's gonna happen in Korea? You know what sport's gonna happen next? StarCraft. That's what's up, baby. Let's go.
I was like,
we want StarCraft, please.
it's just like anybody playing StarCraft is
They're just waiting.
is quote unquote retired, right? Whoever's Korean playing StarCraft is
I'm
like
pretty sure they would fucking come out of retirement for that. Like,
I feel like Dota would be like the one.
I mean, it has to be League of Legends too.
But fuck League.
I know.
Wait, no, is League part of Blizzard Activision? Which one? I don't keep
That's
up too
Dota.
much.
That's Dota.
Dota is
League is something else.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
Got you. Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
On a side note, fuck Blizzard Activision.
I know, right? We have like Activision, Blizzard, in our things, and all we have to say is like, "Hey, fuck you guys! You guys aren't handling your shit.
Oh my god!
Step up your game. Step up your game." Yeah,
I mean,
you have more than like stakeholder or shareholders to attend to. You have your stakeholders too. The same.
I guess the only thing I'll say is this: like, we all know that the gaming industry, behind the scenes, or as a consumer, it's toxic as fuck.
Oh, it's always been, as long as the internet exists.
Yes.
Like, internet gaming's always been toxic.
Exactly. So it's like
it's always been like a boys' club.
surprising to see developers and companies that they form to create those games don't have some sort of I don't want to say it, like ethical standard, or they don't think they're above whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's always been like misogyny like in gaming culture. Yeah. I mean, we had Gamergate. We had so much shit. Oh man, like I could go on about the weird effects of like Gamergate to 4chan that led to QAnon kind of thing. Like there's like that weird connection that's just the small like itty bitty things that just happen. It was weird talking about or listening to about like Gamergate and stuff like that. So yeah, no, there's always been misogyny in gaming, and it's just like I think it's just finally there's some action being taken, and and I feel like the only like online gaming community that actually is like okay with like women is like Final Fantasy 14 because they're like a friendly LGBTQ. Is plus still involved? I'm not sure anymore. Have one of my gay friends tell me later, but yeah, like Final Fantasy 14 became the hub of like the it's quote unquote the happy-go-lucky like anime nerds, but it includes so many different it boosts so many like women and like gay gamers to play that game, and everyone's like super chill about it. Anyways,
I feel
not
like
the
it's
topic
more
we're
like
gonna talk
Animal
about.
Crossing, but
But it's not like an MMO like
oh,
WoW.
okay, I
You know
get
what I
what you
mean?
say. Yeah,
Like
it's not like
14 is now
I see what
popping. Yeah,
see
it's super popping. Everyone's leaving WoW for like 14 kind of thing. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is, and you just gotta welcome people with open arms. You're always
well,
gonna have your purists who are trying to
yeah.
protect the culture. They're like, no, we don't want those Blizzard people to come over here. But hey, you know what? We all gotta get along somehow. So
well,
be
yeah,
friendly to one another in gaming. It's just it is what it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just to go back and just tie up at this point, it was like how you said, like in the beginning of our little rant about Blizzard Activision, is like you gotta take more account and be more responsible and be a better human and not worry about just the bottom line of your shareholders and shit. And then and just on the topic of like technology, I mean, it's on a happier note, and just like the idea of JV brought this up to me, how um, Windows is bringing up Windows 10 or
Oh my god.
11 on the cloud.
Wait, before we talk about that, can we
Oh
finish
shit!
up
Okay,
the Olympics real quick?
my fault.
Yeah. Let's finish up the thing about the Olympics real quick. Anyways, the reason why we brought gaming up real quick because in the Olympics, we're hoping for like esports to be part of the Olympics, but I don't know if that shit's really gonna fly. It's gonna be really
man,
interesting.
he's all toxic.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
shit is, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they're like fucking USA, fucking
worse.
cheaters. Goddamn, you can't even play your own video game. Suck my dick. I'm South Korea.
It's fucking
Anyways.
it would be toxic as fuck. And
It would be super toxic, and yeah,
well,
it
yeah,
would not
I
want to
think
see it.
especially for esports and gaming, right, there's a lot of there's like NBC pieces about like maybe esports should be a part of it, but I mean, yeah, there's that toxic element, but at the end of the day, the Olympics needs esports more than esports needs the Olympics.
True.
It's as simple as that.
True, but would you even want to see esports in the Olympics?
No, because I'm like I'm barely committed to watching esports now. And I know, and that's what I'm saying is like for me, and in 2024, maybe not, but it's somebody who's like 16, 14 right now,
Right.
who's
They might want to see it.
Yeah, they might want to see Team USA Fortnite or Team USA League or whatever, Apex. I don't know. Whatever happens in whatever game is going to be tied in 4 years. Like, do I want to see it? Probably not really. But does the teenagers, Gen Z, do they want to watch it?
Sure, maybe. Yeah,
And then that's a maybe. So
that's a maybe. Yeah, that's definitely a maybe. I mean, other than that, you have Evo that could be the Olympics of esports. I don't know. Who knows?
yeah, it's like does it make more sense to have like Evo Olympics?
Yeah, why not?
Have like a subset.
Fighting game community plus like MMOs and just or other fighting games or other online games. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what the future for the Olympics is going to be? Are we all going to turn to fucking Wally? We're all going to turn our
No,
Hyundai Dynamic or Boston Dynamic robots out there to play for us, where we're like, yeah, buddy, yeah.
Here's the thing. It's to tie up my piece on the Olympics, like, does it make it more watchable for everybody to add esports and anything else? Maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I might not watch the entire thing. I might watch two sports again. So the Olympics they're not viewed as much, and
yeah,
it is what it is.
it only had 15.5 million views on opening ceremony, which is one of the lowest. And I don't know, that could be the pandemic might have a problem with it. Could be no one owns fucking cable anymore, and no one wants to register for Peacock because it's a piece of shit. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what it is? Because it's like, since we're all cutting cable and whatnot, we're all moving to the cloud.
Yeah.
The only reason why I bring up the cloud is because everyone wanted to talk about that. I was like, fuck, I gotta think of a segue. You
I'm
can't
like,
just
the cloud. No,
the cloud.
just like it doesn't have to be too fucking deep here. It's like the cool thing about this and how Windows is creating like the cloud version of their OS is that you can have a like a really dirt cheap like Raspberry Pi or like run it on your iPad. You don't have to buy a full on new like $500-$800 computer. Like
Yeah.
that fixes a lot of like price kind of hesitancy to people to jump into having another OS.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to
If
explain like a little bit about
yeah, go
Sure.
ahead.
So this is what so Microsoft is now bringing xCloud, which is used for like their like online gaming Xbox services. They're bringing it to Windows OS, or that they're bringing that and
Mhm.
Windows to the cloud. And what that means is that you could technically run Windows 10 from your browser, from like Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Firefox or Brave or whatever web browser you use, Safari, and you would basically rent out a laptop spec, and that would stream directly to your browser, and you would use a Windows operating system that way. You would rent out like how much gigs you want in it, your storage, your RAM, and whatnot. I'm not sure if it's going to include gaming. Maybe down the line, like because like we see Google Stadia, we see Apple, we see even Facebook trying to go into like streaming what do you call it, streaming services.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll eventually see that. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg wants to make everyone wants to make the fucking metaverse right now. It's so weird. Everyone's like, yeah, we're all gonna put on like VR sets and we're just gonna like go at it and make a, I don't know, meeting with my avatar at my office kind of thing. It's super weird. I could see where everyone's going. And then I think the step toward the cloud is an interesting way. Like Erwin said, it makes things a little bit more accessible. Like you could probably pull out your iPad for it. You could do your Surface Pro X with it. Like anything, like your Chromebook, you can load up a Windows. You could stream not load, but stream a Windows OS system to it. And I think that's interesting. I really like. I don't know many use cases yet, but I could see how interesting it would be to have Excel on your Chromebook? Question mark.
Like, what? Isn't that just Google Docs?
Or is that just the new Microsoft 360 or 365 or something? Yeah.
I think for me the best kind of like use case scenario for this is like just for like students and all kind of educational from like K to 12 and beyond is like you don't have to like if you're gonna get to a space where our the kids are gonna be able to like have a computer like dedicated computer or they can already have a device that they already own and then just run the Windows OS. Like shit, like that saves you like this saves you cash.
Yeah. So
and it's better for the kids too. Shit.
If you could do it on your phone, that would be pretty sick. I mean, I've always said that the future is going to be in like tablet phones, like not the foldable fucking phones that Samsung's trying to do. I'm talking about like real on like tablet phones. Like if an iPad Mini was your phone, I think that's the future.
A Nintendo not DS. I keep fucking calling it a DS. The fucking Switch.
Yeah, the Switch. It could be the new Valve Stream Deck. It could be. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have seen it. And it's like, it's
a Linux gaming PC.
Yeah,
in your lap,
that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting concept. I'll wait till version 3 comes out to see when it totally perfects. But
it reminds me like of when Nintendo popped out the Game Boy and then Sega created
the Game Gear.
Yeah,
the big ass.
That's what
Game
it feels like. I'm like, you might have more flexibility of the software and slightly better kind of titles and specs, but it just depends on adaptation. Because
the Game Gear was a huge ass thing to carry. I know. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Is like the Game Boy was kind of Even though it
your
was a
pocket.
brick, if it was a brick, and they fucking like they slimmed it down, they made fucking spec changes throughout this life cycle. But
It became foldable.
exactly, and by the end, they're like, oh, let's put lights in it. We don't have to not put lights in it. That was like obviously the hardest shit to do, right? Play
Yeah.
Game Boy in the dark.
The dark, yeah.
I remember I
give
had
me
to
my
buy the
lamp.
fucking the lamp that hooks onto it. It was so stupid.
It looked like a fucking bookmark lamp.
Oh my god, I felt so stupid. I'm like, man, one of
Speaking
these
of
days
Nintendo,
they're gonna put a light in this. It makes it fucking way better. Is that the Kanye Bears? I'm sorry.
no, it's the Animal Crossing by Gelato Peck.
Oh, my fault. I thought that's that raccoon dude. I mean, he looks like the Kanye Bears.
I know, it's Timmy.
I was like, oh, is that the more Kanye Bears?
I'll fucking slap you. Mm-mm. This is my $100 pajama shit. Let's go.
Shit, that's like going out pajamas, man.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this is instead of wearing juicy on my ass, it's gonna be Timmy.
That looks like you could wear it to a all staff meeting, and no one's gonna fucking clown you though.
Work from home, baby. Work from home.
Like you show up to a meeting, like
In the clouds. Just kidding.
That's Zoom ready right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's a conversation starter.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We're at a point in the economy where post pandemic type shit where dress codes have like straight up gonna be fucking lax.
Yeah, dress code's gonna be relaxed. We all gonna be in the cloud, and people gonna stop going to the office, and they're gonna try making their own shit. So I'm saying, like, we're all gonna eventually gonna start doing either remote work from the office. You're gonna be working out Facebook or Google or any other tech company from home. Freaking the CEO of like Microsoft was like, "Oh yeah, I really had to pivot because I have to work from home now with like daughters at the house, and everyone needs their own Microsoft computer." And that's why they made Office or Microsoft. They pivoted Microsoft to be more remote friendly. And then like people are like realizing like, oh fuck that, I don't even have to go to Office. I'll just make YouTube videos and stream content all day and enter the creative economy.
These fucking segues, man.
I know.
These
I'm really
fucking
like
segues.
really pushing it through.
You're fucking
really pushing it.
you're pulling my shit, dude. Like you're fucking pulling it, bro.
Dude, no, your transitions are worse though. You're just like, all right, topic number 3, let's go.
Hey. It's been better since episode 1. It got better.
Oh yeah, it got way better. No,
We've been doing this shit remote since before remote.
that's
We've
true.
We've been doing it since the end of season 2.
Yeah,
or
since you moved.
season 2-ish. Yeah.
Ish, yeah. Since you moved.
We haven't done a live podcast or in-person podcast in such a long time.
Yeah, since you remember Mara Mesa plays, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't done that shit a long time.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like
right.
in the creative economy, we're like in talking about how the fuck are we gonna move on and go back to the office? And there's so many fucking open jobs. No one wants to work retail or fast food because everyone has a Patreon. They have OnlyFriends fans. What OnlyFans?
OnlyFriends. OnlyFans. OnlyFriends here. Friends, please only. Friendster.
This is the podcast title. OnlyFriends.
Okay. I'll make that happen. OnlyFriends.
Mask off, OnlyFriends special.
You're so stupid.
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding.
No, but okay, like, for real though, like, I've seen so many, like, signs for, like, restaurants, fast food, like, now hiring, job open, starting at $15 an hour, $1,000 bonus. Like, it's pretty insane out here.
It's interesting, right? So
it is, because why the fuck was this shit not happening when we were we were struggling harder in the last decade.
Right. All right. So I've been hearing like 2 sides of this, and one of them is, so there's a weird experiment going on in the US that
Oh, you're talking
Some,
about COVID, the vaccines?
anyways, anyways, no. So there's a weird thing going on. So you know how some states cut off their unemployment
Yeah, yeah.
benefits, and so they were wondering if would there be a change from like somewhere like California and another state. Like I'm not sure if Texas did it. I'm actually not really sure. That are people not working because of they're making more money doing unemployment. So states that cut off unemployment did not see a significant increase in the hiring rate, probably like less than a 0.5% or something like that.
Yeah,
So it's
because
very
people are fucking
insignificant.
fed up.
Yeah. So, but what is it? Is it really people are fed up or people are scared to go back? You know what I mean? Because like if you're a restaurant worker, it's either A, fuck this, I want to get paid more. Because some like people are saying like, hey, you know, I mean, there's one restaurant order that or one restaurant person like Vox interviewed that they said like, you know, I get it, I get people want to get paid more, and I think that's more of a social problem rather than a business problem. It's like, yeah, I would love to pay people more, but you know what? I have to raise my prices and my services and goods. I'm like, yeah, welcome to the U.S. I mean, this
Isn't
is
that the basis of fucking capitalism?
yeah. I mean, I think Trump realized that when he tried to build ventilators with Ford or GM or something. He's like, yeah, they want a premium. I'm like, yeah, because manufacturing in the U.S. actually takes a lot of money because you actually have to pay people a livable wage. Like that's the thing. So that's the thing we're wrestling with, and we're not sure if you know. I don't want to like say Amazon's like a big proponent in this because it's like if more people are leaving to Amazon, it's just going to cause more people to raise their wages, and if you raise wages, you have to like make that money up in revenue and profit somewhere, and you have to do it to the customer, and like people don't want to pay more for things, so it's like it's this weird vicious cycle of like, well, I want to pay people more, but I have to raise my prices and people might not come to us because we're raising our prices. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a huge inflation thing, and I get it.
it's a
I get it.
inflation, and then people just stop. They just stop that sense of like being fucking decent in public.
Yeah, that's huge.
People just become assholes and they expect since things are open again, and the restaurants and just retail is already short staffed. Like there's the expectation of like getting that same service from like 2 years ago.
Right.
So it's like you can't meet that expectation when you're like one person on the floor. There's like 3 people on the floor in a Best Buy or some shit like that. It's not fucking realistic anymore. So I understand why people just want to dip. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's if people are not gonna fucking treat people with respect, like yo, you can't pay me to fucking deal. Like you're not
Right.
gonna
Like, why
pay
the
me
fuck
like
am I gonna
$12 an hour to fucking deal with fucking Brenda over here and Karen. What the fuck?
Yeah. Why am I gonna be fucking Chuck E. Cheese mouse and serve a kid who's gonna kick my ass every day for
Yeah.
$12 an hour? Like, why would I want to do that?
So I mean, I get it. The economics of it. There's some like there's bigger macroeconomics. I get that, and the inflation,
Yeah.
and
I think it's standard of living. I think if we can lower standard of living, we can pay people whatever. You know what I mean?
but I
It's
don't know
just
how to do that. Like I'm
yeah,
fucking
exactly. How do you reduce the standard of living?
oh what?
I think if housing was better for everybody, freaking, we wouldn't have to worry about this. I mean, but it's another podcast.
I mean, if
for
we
another
fucking
day.
if we elected Andrew Yang, I'm just kidding. No, no endorsement of Andrew Yang ever. Fuck Andrew Yang. We'll take his what do you call it? The freedom dividend.
Oh yeah, the freedom dividends
for the
whatever.
UBI. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, would so like like it would think like, okay, what would you need to do to have like a functioning society where everyone's okay working at certain jobs and the whole world goes round and round and round without anyone worrying?
That
Like
sounds like Japan though. Japan has like everybody has a job.
yeah, but everyone's also overworked. Like everyone's dealing with a population crisis right now because shit's too expensive.
Yeah, because they just built like how many stadiums, right?
No, but even then, like even in
no idea.
but even then, like you know, if we think about like population growth and stuff like that too, I know we'll go back to the creative economy in a minute, but you know, if we
we're just talking about the fucking economics, creative economy. What the fuck?
but you know, like if things are getting so expensive for people, people think like having kids too much, or people are like, I would rather work than have a family kind of thing. So it's like because things are getting too pricey. So like, at what point do we have to stop raising prices and stop making like super valuable goods to have a livable, enjoyable life?
Well,
But yeah, who knows?
I think we're getting to a place like that. Like right now, as we talk about the creative economy, and I know we talked about just create. Like I could have sworn we talked about creative economy in one of our episodes.
We've hinted at it, but we never like super dove deep.
Into it. It's just a matter of like, so people are just gonna try and make their own money, like Gary V, dog. Like people are like so addicted to side hustle, like social media shit. So
yeah,
like people are actually following through on their plans to be independent and live that side hustle life and freelance and doing what they're like talented at.
yeah.
So yeah, there's and like just to expound on that a little bit. I mean, the IRS is looking more in this next coming tax cycle into your eBay accounts to see like if you reported the income that you sold on eBay. So
wow,
yeah,
interesting.
So if you're selling hella much on eBay and you're not reporting it on any of your business taxes and shit, like your 1099 or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're going to be, well, obviously that's what they say they're going to do.
Well, they got defunded by the Republican Party. So, you know,
exactly.
Lives Matter, but not the IRS.
Who fucking knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? We don't know if crypto is going to be regulated or not. They keep talking about it. Mm-hmm. So
who knows? Yeah. So like so the reason why we mentioned the creative economy is that we kind of touched this on this last episode, but you know, maybe people are finally getting fed up. Like there are different avenues to make money nowadays. Like you can either do streaming, you could do, I don't know, like with all these new features coming out with like, you know, we have Patreon as one of the OGs. We have
subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh yeah. Which we don't have yet. There's Coffee, there's Twitter with their super follow, there's YouTube with their members and super chats, and now there's super thank yous that just came out. Like there's different ways for people who have value they could bring out to the world. They have different avenues now.
Yep.
And I think we're going to see more of that coming up in the future. And you know, not only do you have to be something really good, you have to be really good at something, you have to be, you know, you have to have value in what you're doing now in your creative economy. Like people have to value your work, and value is, it's hard to gauge what value means because like, you know, someone teaching me how to draw might be worth my $160 versus someone teaching me how to fix my faucet for $160, you know? So it just makes me think. Yeah, it makes me think like people aren't just going to college anymore. We're going to trade schools, or we're
learning shit off of YouTube.
We're learning shit off YouTube. We're fucking going. We're gonna move on to the cloud and make on our living there. You know, fuck to the moon. I'm going to the cloud.
The cloud is
reboot.
No, but I mean, yes, I think within the next few years, my future take is like we're gonna get to a point where everyone's gonna have their fucking own podcast, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're getting to like where voice only is already been integrated in a lot of platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So as we, I guess, move closer to a metaverse type shit, I think we're just gonna have that kind of creator economy where we're gonna be passing along stars and gifting subs, all that shit. Like that's what's gonna be our new economy.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder what's gonna happen. Like, are we? I mean, isn't that what capitalism too is? We let companies fail. I mean, I don't know. That's maybe like another philosophical debate for another day. But whatever. I mean, I'm a hardcore
Is
capitalist.
McDonald's
You know,
too big to fail?
is it? Is it? I mean, is it too big to fail? Who knows? Who knows? Is GameStop too big to fail? Stonks, bro. Stonks.
Stonks. AMC's too anything in person, it's
We don't know anymore because people find value in different things, and like a bunch of people found value in AMC and like GameStop still. Like like I'm trying to think of like a positive side to this too. Like, hey, these people found value in those stocks, and maybe they really believe in it. Who knows? Who knows? That's part of democracy. People get to make their own choices. I don't know. So that's the creative economy. It's going to be super democratized. There's going to be a million different followers you want to follow or creatives you want to follow out there. But the ones who are going to give you value is the ones you're going to follow the most.
so follow us, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Please.
Like and subscribe, share.
Like and subscribe
to our
share.
Patreon.
5-star Apple Podcast.
Write a review. 5-star.
Stitcher. What is on Spotify, Stitcher, anything.
Anywhere
Apple
you find podcast.
Your podcast.
Anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm. And our YouTube, which I don't handle.
I don't really do much. I just try it. There's a lot of thought process that I need to go behind that shit. But I get it now.
We're working on it. We're looking at different ways to expand our avenue too. So that's gonna be different. All right, move on to final segment. It's things we hyped about. Erwin has a good one.
Return of Relax Fit jeans.
God.
I'm just kidding.
No, but it's true though.
No,
like I'm seeing people wear relaxed clothes now, and I'm like, is this a result of the pandemic or just fashion trends coming back? Or like early 2000s coming back? Like I went to the Gap all of a sudden, and suddenly it's like relaxed jeans, and like, huh? And then like Erwin sent me a thing, and that's like the newest Levi's that are in are actually the blah blah blah. Which ones again?
They're not the 501s. They're like 547. They're a really weird number. It's like 540 something or 560 something. It's really stupid. They're basically just relaxed fit or like the straight leg jeans. No slim shit. It's just this weird cycle shit of going back to the early 2000s. I don't know if bootcut it's gonna come back or what, but
swatches.
I will say 2004 is super strong right now. Paris Hilton has a show on Netflix again, but this time
relevant?
it's on Netflix. That's what God. I said too, and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching this stupid show again. We got fucking tricked the last time. I'm not doing this.
It's gonna be Naked Jessica also.
Yeah, I'm like, Trucker Hat's gonna come back in.
No.
Trucker Hat's gonna come back in. Nerd's gonna make another album. Like it's gonna be fucking lit.
Ice Cream's coming back with Reebok.
I will say I do have a pair of ice creams. No, I have a pair of Iversons that have the pagers on them. I had to. I was like,
Iversons?
Shit. Yeah, they came out sometime this year where it was the Iversons. Yeah, the Reebok Iversons with the pager, the ice cream pagers. Oh, fuck, I was like, sick. I gotta get this.
You think big sneakers are coming back?
What do you mean by big sneakers?
I don't know. I thought the Iversons answers were really big, and like I was wondering if the big sneakers are coming back.
Oh,
I mean, like they look hella big.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't, dude. I think fucking etnies are gonna start coming back, and like chunky skater shoes. Maybe the Osiris's. Was it the
Chad Muska's?
The D7.
Nike SB are coming back.
I mean, SBs like Travis Scott came back, and I brought those back into like prominence because I was still copping like dunks for like retail. Like,
SB dunks are still sick.
Yeah, I still cop them for like 100 or whatever, but now it's like I can't even buy dunks anymore. Like stupid. But really, what I'm really hyped about, not just 2004, but I just want fucking fall to come back. I'm just tired of the heat.
Yeah.
Here in Oregon, man, we're about to we broke records the other month. And we're gonna see another 3-day stretch of 100 plus degree. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking tired of this fucking heat, man.
How's your baby girl?
I understand.
handling it?
She's doing okay because we have a portable AC, but I think mentally it's just I'm like, bro, I can't do this heat anymore, man. This is not what I signed up for.
You're from San Diego. We have like some type of heat.
Yeah, but it's not 100 degrees. Like 100 degrees is Vegas level, man. Like the fuck is that?
Is it dry or humid?
It's a dry heat, but it just feels hot as fuck, man. Like
True.
bro, like you killing my berries, dog.
My salmon berries.
Anyways, that wraps up what I'm hype about. I just want fall to come back. I'm just tired of heat. I need that rain back. What you hype on?
Student loans hold on till 2022. Even though I just put them on I put them on hold for a bit regardless. I was like, oh shit, well, whatever. They're going to be on hold anyways. And then, cause I want to pay something down real quick before I start paying them again. And then, the final Evangelion movie Rebuild coming out after almost a year. I went to Japan in 2018, 16. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been so many years since the last Evangelion movie. Now
so are all the movies now out on Amazon Prime?
The last movie is going to be out in 4 days, which is August 13th, 2021.
Friday the 13th.
Hey, I'm about to watch that shit all day, all night. I'm gonna have a marathon, all 4 movies. There goes 12 hours of my day. I'm doing a fucking Lord of the Rings special right here.
So they're gonna put them all on Amazon Prime, because I know that the series is on Netflix.
Yeah, but the movies is its own. Like the rebuild of Evangelion is its own thing
because fucking rights and all that. I get it.
Right. So we'll see. So those are the 2 things I'm hype about. Different projects coming for both of us. Hopefully, a lot of things to be excited about this year. Like I thought I was really behind this year on a lot of stuff. Like I actually did a lot, so I'm probably gonna go write it down to see what I've accomplished. But I was so like down on myself this year about like, oh, I didn't do anything. But hey, I think we're all making pretty big moves that we need to like.
Yeah, you gotta manifest that shit, dog.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like I have to write it down too. I'm like, oh yeah, I really did do a lot this year. So, I mean, hey, I don't know. This year is actually looking pretty good for me. So, hopefully, even better as the end of the year happens. Hopefully, we arrive to a full vaccinated winter.
Fucking psych. No.
I don't know. We'll see. Everyone's trying to roll that shit back. Please get vaccinated. If you don't wear a mask, please get vaccinated.
Fucking get vaxxed, man.
And if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't go outside, please.
Yeah, that's right. Your fucking ER is going to get all fucked up.
Well, it's crazy because now there's like ER shaming now. It's intense. Yeah. And like I can't say which hospitals, but I've been hearing that a lot of nurses have been dropping out.
I fucking could imagine. That's a year and a half of this shit, and we have a vaccine now, and people are not getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
out of spite and choice. Fuck that, dude.
But there's also some hesitancy thing that I'm kind of like understanding too. Like people are saying like, oh, maybe if the FDA finally approves it, we can
which is projected at this point in time to be in a few weeks.
Hopefully. But then there are also people who've been doing medicine for a while who says like, I need that 10-year analysis of like long-term possible effects, which we don't know. And perhaps we will never know for the next 10 years. So who knows?
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not trying to wrap up this episode of fucking like prediction on vaccines and COVID and shit like that.
But I guess like for me, the risk I'm willing to take is like, I don't want to wear a mask and I want to go outside. So that's why I did.
I just want to see my friends.
See, I'm worried if I'm gonna come in October, if I could still come in October. That's the thing.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it.
I want to hang. I want to have some wine at Willamette Valley.
Just trying to do our thing here.
Just trying to do our thing. We got this. All right, let's wrap this shit up, man.
Episode 36.
36. Thank you for listening and watching. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or any other places that you get podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.
By the end of the month. 2 a month.
2 month, baby. Let's go. Let's do this shit.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to head the fuck out of here. Let's go.